Okay, so welcome to my office. This is my office, and it is not the cleanest. It is not the most well organized. Hannah thinks she's some kind of like Price is Right girl there or something. Barker's Beauties, if anybody remembers that. Make sure you comment down below. Don't shake your booty. All right, so like I said, not the most organized, not the prettiest, not the, whatever, but it's mine, and I love it. And I enjoy coming back here. Last night I paid my bills. This morning I got some planning done, and I just enjoy being back here. So I will try to show you guys a little bit of everything. This is our porch. I think that's the reason I love this area so much, because I have so many windows. Like, it's almost like I'm like outside working because of all the windows.
And a dead tree that Dad cut down.
And then I have more windows over here.
More.
So it's a very open area with tons of windows. Yes, Hannah's messy desk. So I'm just going to start off by showing you an overview here.
Try not to make them have
I know, I'm not going to make you guys dizzy. If you can't stand it, then I'm sorry. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. I made that little sign from Dollar Tree things. Good vibes only. All right, so we'll just tackle the first thing you see when you walk in. My little wild and free sign up there is from Dollar Tree. On the top of this dresser, I have my printer / scanner / whatever else it is, copier.
Fax.
No, it's not hooked up. It's not a fax machine. I have a candle there that Hannah got me for Mother's Day. In these little acrylic drawers that are from Dollar Tree, I keep my headphones, my headphone charger because they're wireless, my essential oils, and these 3 little potted plants that I have that I got from Michael's. They're fake. Then behind that is my essential oils diffuser. And then I have a set of colored pencils. So that's all that's on top of my dresser organizer thingamabob. Moving down, this was a drawer, but when this was in Hannah's room, we went ahead and took the drawer out and took the tracks off because I wanted her to have an area to display things. So that's where this, open area came from, which I like it like that. I think it looks unique, and it, it doesn't look just like a typical dresser. So I have my Dollar Tree fairy lights up there that are just run by battery. And then on the right side, I have all of my 12 by 12 pattern papers. That could use some organization, but just not there yet as far as that goes. It's good enough for right now. In this drawer, this isn't a drawer. In this box that I got from Michael's is just all my adhesives. I've got tape, I've got pop dots, I've got glue, I've got Mod Podge, I've got just everything in there. Take it then.
Potato.
And so that's what's being kept in that box right there. Underneath that box, I have one of these plastic bins from Michael's. It's from the Recollections. Yes, Recollections. And it says it's a 12 by 12, but I have a hard time believing that because it doesn't fit my 12 by 12 paper. It says 12.9 inches by 12.1 inches. But I guess the problem is that when you get your 12 by 12 papers and you like tear them out or whatever, you still have that strip on the top. So I guess that's why like a full sheet of 12 by 12 doesn't fit in there. But so this is my paper scraps. These are larger scraps. They're calendars, they're large doilies, they're cut aparts, things like that. And you'll see later on where I'll show you where I keep all of my other scrap paper. Usually if I'm just doing embellishments or whatever, then I'll grab that whole box and I'll just kind of work stuff together and see what matches. Back there in the very back, I have a Yardley soap, and that is because it makes my whole area back here smell fabulous. It's rose scented. Going into the first drawer. So for the first drawer, I have on the right hand side all my stamps, and I've got some stamps right here that I don't want to take out of the packages because I like to have them that way so I can look at them. And the colors for the stamps, the ink, I just have 2 of them. I have black and brown, that's all I have. And then I have my homemade alcohol inks right here. And these are just like shoe bins and shoebox organizers, just because I want to keep everything organized in the drawer. Back there I have 2 colors of yarn that I use for some of my books. I have some crepe paper. I have this, this I got from Amazon. I use for my traveler's notebooks. It's just the stretchy cord. And then over here I just have randomness as far as like ribbon and stuff like that, tully, things like that. So that's the first drawer. Move on to the second drawer. So for the second drawer, on the right hand side, I have in the back all of my watercolors, and in the front in that white bin I have all of my acrylics. And then I also have those foam brushes that I get from the Dollar Tree. In the center I have all of my sparkles and glitter and glitter glues. In the back I have overflow. So in that pink bin you'll see there's a whole bunch of like Mod Podge. There's some tape runners there that I got at the Dollar Tree. Like I said, if you have kind of a crappy Dollar Tree, then they only have certain items at certain times. So I need to stockpile them when they have them, which means that I need to have an overflow bin. So they don't always have Mod Podge, so I needed to grab a whole bunch of them. They don't always have those big tongue depressors, so I went ahead and grabbed them. They don't always have the run tape, that double-sided sticky tape, so I went ahead and grabbed them. So you see where I'm going with that. Our Dollar Tree is just not dependable. So when you see it, you got to grab it. Mm-hmm. This white bin here, right, is really just random. Yeah, I mean, it's got jumbo paper clips and paper straws. So that's it for drawer number 2. So drawer number 3 is extremely random. This is really just like a whole bunch of extra stuff that I have. Again, the craft sticks. I have napkins for Mod Podging. I have that home decor book down there that I got at Dollar Tree. I have a whole bag full of glass beads from the Dollar Tree, or glass rocks. I have all sorts of notebooks from the Dollar Tree. And then I have a whole stack of wall stickers from the Dollar Tree. I love those. I love going to my big stack. Exactly. That's exactly where that came from. It was from the Dollar Tree. So that is what is in the bottom drawer. And there's some fake rose petals down there too to put in baskets or whatever. Next here is my cart that I got from Target. This is one of the rolly carts, and I love having this because I roll it right up to my desk when I'm working. And that way I don't have to keep getting up and getting stuff. On the top here, you'll see I have all of my stickers put into categories. That way, if I know that I'm doing something that is red or pink or involves hearts, I've got all of my heart stickers here. Owls, same thing. If I want to do an owl theme on something, I've got all my owls. Of course, my bin of randomness, because, you know.
It's, unicorns.
Yeah. I've got butterflies. I've got a whole bunch of butterfly stickers. This one's called spring flower stickers. So that is how I keep all of my stickers organized. And then in the back there, I just have a couple sheets of, you know, homemade printable stickers that I made myself. And then some from collections that I've bought. On the side here, I have my paper clips. I have a whole thing of push pins and staples. On the bottom shelf, let me pull it out real quick because you can't really see. So on the bottom, in this cigar bin right here, in this cigar box, I got it from the liquor store. They were giving them away. So I went ahead and grabbed a couple. And in that one, I keep all of my punches. And on the side there, you'll see is some of the white glitter stuff. And then some, those red things are blades for my paper cutter. So my box of punches. And then I have a whole bunch of markers and highlighters and just
dry erase markers.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff. That is some little jewels from the Dollar Tree that I was using in a project. That is my whiteouts. And then I have a bigger punch over there with some random tapes. I've got my
Packing tape.
packing tape and my masking tape that I use for watercolors. And I have more whiteout. And then I have a little sewing kit that I use the thread just for embellishments. On the very bottom, I keep my paper cutters and my envelope punch board. And I have a couple magnets from the Dollar Tree there. So moving on. Up here I have my Scotch laminator. It's not plugged in because it has to share an outlet with my diffuser, my oil diffuser. So I have my oil diffuser actually plugged in. If I need to use that, I can just plug it in. It's easily accessible. I have this coffee table down here that we actually moved Maya's cage off of because she got her own little corner. I'll show you at the end of the video. So I went ahead and took the coffee table for my use. So on the end here, we have packaged embellishments that I have listed on eBay. And that way I know where to reach. If somebody buys one, I know where to go. They're right there. Here is where I keep my other scrap paper. I don't know where I got this idea. I believe it was a YouTuber. It might have been either YouTube or Instagram. But I saw somebody take all of their scrap paper and cut it into like workable sizes after they were done with it. And I thought, oh my God, that is such a good idea. I can just go through and flip through here and pull out scrap papers that match for projects. So I've got all of these, and I try to do that if I have scraps left over, other than, like, if they're really big scraps, I keep them in that other bin. But if they're, you know, reasonable sized, I just cut them into triangle, or not triangles, either rectangles or squares, and I file them like this. That way I can go through and use my scraps. So I thought that was a really good idea.
Really good idea.
This first Home is Where Your Story Begins box I got at Tuesday mornings. And that holds all, again, my traveler's notebooks that are all for sale on eBay. In the bottom is some larger notebooks that I have not listed yet. That's one thing I have like on my to-do list, is to get all of my inventory up for eBay this week. So that's what's in there. Over here are some random embellishments and some flat mail that I've put together. And these are really just things that I can grab and throw into some Happy Mail for people. So I love having extra things laying around. When somebody buys something on eBay, I also love including a couple little extras just as a thank you for your purchase. So I like having extra things laying around for that. Down here is another another full drawer of what I just mentioned. They're like extra notebooks and just random things that I like to throw in with purchases just as a thank you to let you know I appreciate your orders. Underneath my coffee table here, I just have some bins. This is a Dollar Tree bin, and it is full of extra office supplies. I've got pens and pencils and staples and
What is this?
whatever. I have just tons of extra office supplies in there. Next is basket filling stuff. So if I need to put a gift together or put a basket together for either a present or for a YouTube, video, then I've got all this pretty stuff to fill baskets with. Next to that is a basket of Dollar Tree randomness. So this is stuff that I can pull for DIY projects. This is a huge container full of craft goodies. So I told you guys I used to do craft fairs in the past. There it is, people. All my craft fair products. I do need to get some of this listed on eBay. There are some really cute things in here. I also sell through our local art federation. I did that at Christmas time and sold about $70 worth of stuff. So I need to get that back up to the art federation so they can put it in their store for me to sell. So this up top here is just my bookcase, and it's got way too much randomness in it. I need to go through here and really clean this out and display things properly because it's beautiful stuff, but it's not displayed properly. Again, we've got some eBay for sale things that I need to list.
This isn't for sale.
No, that's one of my old planners, actually. That was like 2 planners ago. And then down here is my little mailing station. I have everything that I need to use to mail items out. I've got some boxes in that bin. I've got tissue paper and mailers and envelopes and everything.
Etc.
This whole bottom down here is mostly Hannah's homeschool. And I've got some books that I'd like to read down there too, but most of that is devoted to her homeschool. Moving over, trash can. Very important for scrappers because we are messy. All right, here is a corner table that we got rid of also, so Maya could have her own area. You guys are going to flip out when you see Maya's area. It's ridiculous. So on here, I just put some extra stuff that I had on my desk, but I put it over here so it can give me some more room to work on my desk. I've got a whole box full of ephemera. No, that's ephemera. Oh. And I do have some Heidi Swap jewels there. And then I also have a whole bunch of Project Life cards on the very bottom. Again, it's just somewhere that I can grab at when I'm doing Happy Mail or embellishments or tags or anything like that. That lighting is horrible.
You want me to turn it off?
No. It's all right. Yeah, the lighting's bad. Sorry, guys. This is my washi tape holder. This is the one I told you I got at Michael's. They're originally $29.99, I think. And I got it 50% off because they were having a sale. So I got it for like $15, which I can totally do, but I can't do $30.
It holds so much washi tape.
Yeah. Sorry, my lighting's going in and out. This right here is a Dollar Tree lamp that we got this weekend, and it is a sunbeam. You can touch it. It's LED, it's super bright, and it's got 3 settings.
That's the lowest setting.
That's the lowest setting. So, pretty cool little find. Go to your Dollar Tree and see if you can get one of those.
Touch this little button.
Yeah, it's not a button. You just touch it.
Oh,
And then here is my microphone for doing voiceovers. And no, we don't do ASMR. I hate ASMR. Here is my computer that I use. It is just a regular, I don't even know, HP, I think. I love it. My desk here, my planner that I planned in. I've got a little card from Hannah over here for Mother's Day. Do not worry, be happy. Don't worry. I have my mini planner there that I take with me wherever I go. Some random crap on my desk, but that's okay. I have my Happy Mother's Day, I Love You Mommy. It is our photo collage book that she made for us. Isn't that adorable? She's so cute. So I like to keep that on my desk so I can look at it. Super cute. This is just a planter set, planter, not planner, planter set that I got from Michael's, and I just use it for pens and pencils, my bone folder, my rulers. I like to have that peony in the middle there because I love pink and I love peonies. And then, what else do I have in there? I have my razor blades. I have a bookmark with Hannah on it. I have a memory card that came out of my mom's purse. After she had passed away, we went through her purse, and my dad was like, here, do you want this? Well, of course I do. Something of my mom. So I took that, and then I've got my tweezers sitting there for using for arts and crafts. My eraser, and then we're going to move on. This is my little jar of goodiness. I keep this up here. It was over in the way. It actually sits right here. And it's got all of my pens from the Dollar Tree. It's got unicorns, mermaid tails. What else does it have? Gems. Love those. Poof balls. Yeah, it's got all those. Plus, I keep some extra glue sticks in there because my hot glue gun is to the right. And I keep my, gold stickles in there because I have to hide my gold stickles. Because somebody in the house, not named Hannah, is obsessed with putting my stickles in their slime, and that stuff is way too expensive to do that with. So this is 3 of the Dollar Tree bins that I just have glued together, and in here I keep my rhinestones and pearls.
Who doesn't need rhinestones?
So that way they're handy to use when I'm crafting. Up here I just put some of the ones that I've cut apart. So these are actual full strips. You know, they're all connected, see? But when I cut them apart, I just put the remainders up here. That way if I need 1 or 2 rhinestones or 3 or pearls or whatever, I know to look up here. But if I'm actually lining the whole edge of a page, then of course I'll go into here. Got my mermaid tail. Got a $2 bill because my dad sent it to me. Don't ask me, I don't know. I've got my little pink shoe keychain here. I have my diamond lip gloss. And I have my scissors that have all the different edges on them. So when I'm looking to, make a fancy edge on something, it's got all the different edges. So that's really it. This is my work area right here. I got stuff I'm working on and going out and just crazy stuff. So that's it for the top of my desk. So here's the side of my desk here, and I'll just kind of show you what's in there. So in the top, this basket here is a bunch of, again, randomness, but I know what it is. It's Dollar Tree randomness. So this is notebooks, not the hardcover notebooks that are in the bottom of my dresser. These are more like just the little tiny notebooks, like mini composition books and, pads of paper, things like that that I can reach for when I'm crafting.
Tiny ones for TNs.
Mm-hmm. This box down here is a upcycled box. It is actually for Clorox toilet scrubbers. We got that big extra large container for from BJ's. So I was like, you know what, that is a huge box, and it was really sturdy. So I threw some nice little pink pattern paper on that. And this is where I keep my most reached for supplies. So my most reached for supplies, I've got gems in here. I've got my 1 bottle of glue that I'm working on. I've got my buttons. I've got my Aleene's tacky glue. This is kind of my like little adhesive box. I got this from the Dollar Tree, I don't know, last month or something. So this is like my most reached for items that I can grab. Instead of having to get up and go into the box that has a ton of them, I'll use this, and then when I run out of, like when this runs out right here, then I'll go replace it with another one. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, this is for me just to reach right at my desk and use instead of having to get up and go dig for it. And then the other thing that I use a lot are my sequins. So those are there. So that is that. And then next to it is my sticker books. I am working my way through these recollections sticker books. I'm really doing a good job because they were really full, and I'm working my way through them. I'm trying to use up what I have before I go and buy new stuff, even though that's really hard. This one's almost completely used, so I'm happy with that. This, as you can see, is from Tuesday Mornings. This is one of my favorite sticker books ever. So pretty. If you guys have a Tuesday Mornings, go and check it out. My happy memory keeping from Mambi. This one I got it on clearance for $9.97, and then I got half off of that. How about that? So here's my story with Maggie Holmes. I don't have a story. I have 2 of these. That's my story. My story is that I have 2 of these because I loved this collection so much, this sticker book. It's the Maggie Holmes 30 sheet sticker book. I think it matches like all of them. I think it matches all of her collections. Anyway, it's amazing. It was only $6.99. See, they're originally $20. I am not spending $20 on a sticker book. So that's why I have 2 of them. So I'm working my way through this one, but I just loved it so much I went out and got a second one. So this one is pretty well loved and almost done. Thank God. And then this one is my tiny Mambi stickers, and I really like these. And then this one I'm in love with. This is the Happy Planner Fun Florals. And I love these too. So you should know I do not buy my sticker books full price, nor do I buy any of my paper full price. I will either use a coupon from my phone, like online coupon. I will wait until I see a sale. I will wait until I can go up the road and hit Michael's and Joann's because they're both 45 minutes away. So I'm not going to drive up to Michael's if there's not anything on sale at Joann's. Do you see where I'm going with this? I do not spend a ton of money on planner supplies or crafting supplies. I just won't do it. I don't like spending money, but I love being crafty. So that's really it, you guys. If you have any questions for me, make sure you leave them in the comments section below. It is raining so bad out. It's disgusting. I hate it. Look. We put out our, our table and our chairs so we could hang out outside for the springtime. Yeah, when's that going to happen? Okay, so I promised you I'd show you Maya's corner. Let me go over there. So this is the corner of our living room. There's my couch. And here's where Maya lives now. So if you guys are not on my Instagram or Facebook, I tried to explain it. So we love our animals very, very much. And we try to provide them with the best home that we can because they deserve it. They're our animals. They give us unconditional love. So Maya is about 7 or 8 years old, and piggies usually live to be 5 to 7 years old. So we definitely have ourselves a little senior citizen here. See, still got some get up and go though. Did you see that, Pop? She's so cute. I know. So anyway, guinea pigs live in pairs, and she lost her cage mate about 1 year and 3 months ago, I think. So we have tried to pay some extra special attention to her to kind of fill in for her not having a cage mate. And in the last couple months, she took over like the other corner of our living room, and she was out whenever we were home. But then when we would leave, we would have to put her back in her cage because we don't want just, a piggy running around the house free. We don't want her to accidentally eat something or get behind something or get scratched by something, whatever. So we would put her in her cage. Well, for the last couple months, she's been getting really upset.
And starting to almost bite us.
Yeah, she gets very upset when she had to go back in her cage. So I was like, you know what? We just need to give her her own corner. So underneath this, this isn't felt. What is it? Fleece.
Fleece.
Underneath this fleece is these rubber mats. They're made for like a gym floor. And so we bought 2 packages at Walmart. They were on clearance for $5. So there was 8 squares for $10. And we put them together and made them fit this little corner area over here. And then we bought, the fleece was on clearance for $3 a yard. So we bought 4 yards of this teal color and 4 yards of this hot pink color. And so we just laid the rubber mat down. We laid the fleece over it. And we just sweep up, Hannah. Oh, here she wants to show you the hot pink one.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. So Hannah has been sweeping out her cage daily with this little broom here.
And she tries to eat the broom.
She goes in and cleans all the little piggy poos up. So that way, Maya always has, a nice clean cage. Of course, the urine gets into the fleece, whatever. Every weekend, we're going to go in, redo the fleece, get all the hay out, things like that. Hannah did redo her hay today, so
her hay had pee in it.
Yeah, they pee everywhere. That's the problem. But is she not the cutest little thing, you guys?
She's so happy.
Like, if you had her, I'm sure you would do this for her, too. Maybe not. Maybe we're just crazy piggy people. Probably. So this is where Maya lives now. Beautiful baby girl. She's scratching. She doesn't know what to do next. She knows we're looking at her.
This thing is so big that she wants to run all night.
Mm-hmm.
I think she runs all night.
She doesn't. She's old, honey. She sleeps a lot.
She sleeps, but then, in the
She's
morning
happy.
she gets all happy and,
she does.
starts jerking.
Yeah. She tries to jump around, but she's so old she can't jump around, so she'll just kind of, jump and move her head.
Flop herself.
Yeah. She's so cute, though. All right, so that's it. I'll let you guys go. This is a long video. All right.
Fall asleep.
I will see you in my next video. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe and all the good stuff. All right. Bye.